If you're somebody like me that has a lot of devices connected to your main screen, you might want to look for one of these to solve your problems with multiple remotes. Hey guys, welcome back to our HardwareSense channel. My name is Ivan and today we're looking at the Sofabaton U2. This is a universal remote control that you can actually use across multiple devices. Obviously, it's a universal remote control. And replace the stock ones that are coming with your multiple devices. In my particular case, I have a media center that has connected a lot of things to it. My projector, my NVIDIA Shield, my receiver, my Xbox, other things. And I have 4 or 5 different remotes that I have to control everything together. And it gets really annoying. But something like this can actually solve your problems. And I decided to give it a try and see if this Baton U2 can replace all the stock remote controls and if it's gonna solve some of my issues. So without further ado, we're gonna go into the unboxing real quick and then I'm gonna set it up with the app and show you how easy it is to connect with the app. And of course, I'm gonna test it with multiple devices and see how this remote control is functioning. And of course, at the end, we're gonna talk about it in the conclusion. All right, let's see what's inside the Sofabaton 2. Very nice little compact retail box with some information about the product. Let me go ahead right away and take the plastic off. Supports up to 15 devices, complete IR code on the cloud, advanced OLED display, customizable micro keys, customizable remote button, and mobile app. So yeah, let's check it out real quick. Open up, there it is. And we have a nice user manual in English, how to operate and connect. Very good, we're gonna follow the instructions. The remote control sits on top. We have a set of batteries and this is it. Nothing else. Pop in the batteries and we're gonna proceed on to the installation. Nice ergonomic design. You can put your fingers right here. Very nicely done. We have the infrared on top and it says connect to the Sofabaton app right here on the OLED screen, and this is what we're going to do. I'm gonna go ahead and scan the app. After scanning it, go straight to the Google Play Store and we're gonna install it and register an account. After installing the app, takes no longer than a couple minutes and we'll be able to connect, add a device. There you go. The display on the remote says add a device, and here on the app is same thing. So we have add, we can do infrared or Bluetooth. If we do Bluetooth, it will ask us what do we want to connect, Android box, Android TV box, all kinds of other devices that we can control, and we'll see how we'll be able to connect with this one. Okay, so we're going to continue on the projector and see if we can connect it. Hopefully that's going to work. So the pairing with my projector, the GM Go projector you've seen probably on my videos, took no more than a couple minutes. Super easy, just go to the projector settings, to the Bluetooth and connect with the Sofabaton, which was super easy, didn't ask for too much information. In split seconds, I was able to get it in. So now if I add another device, I'm gonna do Bluetooth again and then go to NVIDIA Shield. And let's see if I can get to my NVIDIA Shield with the same way I did with the projector. And the pairing with the NVIDIA Shield took exactly the same time, only 1-2 minutes just to go to the menu and add it with the Bluetooth. And from here it's going to be my last device, which is infrared, and this time it's going to be my receiver. So let's see if we can search the database and do Onkyo. Let's see which one is my model. I forgot which my model is. After finding my model, which is the TXNR636 right here, it shows us the layout of the buttons, and we're going to do next and complete. The code base is being downloaded. Keep your Bluetooth connected, so it's uploading it from the cloud. This is excellent. It's not built in, but you can download it, and now it's complete. So what do you do to switch between the different devices? You'll see the scroll. You can go from my first one, the projector, to NVIDIA Shield, to the Onkyo, and back and forward. That way you select which one you want, and of course from the control you can go through the different options. Obviously up and down is the volume. Most devices these days, the menu is with the circle and OK. That's exactly what is happening here. We just do up and down, left and right to go through the different menus of the NVIDIA Shield or the projector. Back, mute, home button, all that is pretty familiar. And for the NVIDIA Shield, we have play and pause, forward, backwards, all that stuff. So yeah, very easy navigation. We're gonna go with the camera in front of the screen, see how it works. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with this remote control. Very nice, and this is gonna replace all the 3-4 remote controls I have sitting right next to me on the sofa when I'm trying to watch something on the projector. Excellent. All right, conclusion time. And what do I think about the Sofabaton U2? Well, first of all, for $60, this one is not gonna break the bank. Yes, it's not perfect. There's some things I'm gonna mention here at the end and some things I really liked about it. But at the same time, again, it's $60, and some of you probably are like me. You probably used something in the past, like Logitech's Harmony solutions. Unfortunately, a lot of them got phased out. They're no longer supported, and it becomes a problem. You gotta revert back to your stock remote controls, and that becomes an issue. Now, the Sofabaton solves a lot of these problems, and the things that I really like about this remote control is the screen. You have an OLED screen that you can control the brightness as well. A lot of devices can be connected. I was successfully able to connect my NVIDIA Shield, my projector, my receiver, my TV upstairs. Anything that I try to connect to was able to connect. Now, yeah, it's not perfect. I won't tell you why it's not perfect. All the buttons are not backlit. For somebody like me, my premier idea was to use that in my media center or home theater, which is in the basement, which when I watch movies with the projector on, I have the lights off. So sometimes in the dark, when I fiddle around and I try to look for an option, I have to train my brain and my fingers to start recognizing the buttons, because you can't really see what button is what. Now you can see the screen over here, obviously with the scroll. You can select the proper device that you want to control, but you cannot really right away look down and control it because of the no backlight in the solution. On the upside, the buttons are nice and large. I don't find them uncomfortable. They're good size for my fingers. A little bit counterintuitive with the play and the pause button. I think they should have been the biggest right in the middle, and the forward and rewind buttons are slightly on the larger size, which they're supposed to be. But I wish this one, the play and pause, were bigger, because this is going to be actually the one you use the most times. Now the middle circle with the OK, if you have an Android box or NVIDIA Shield or anything like this that is relying on that OS, you're going to be able to easily operate with that. And I kind of prefer using this circle button most of the times, even for the pause and play. The volume buttons, again, not my preferred size. I wish they were larger and kind of separated. They're on the side of the circle. So it's ergonomical preferences for me. Maybe for you, that's not a problem. What I like is in the back side, they have these 3 grooves right here where your fingers are gonna lay. So making the grip on the remote very nice. The infrared sensor is unobstructive. I didn't have a problem with most of my TVs. One, I had to kind of adjust the remote a little bit. It's not very accurate. You have to really point it out straight in. And then you have 2 kind of power buttons. One is TV over here. One is for the power of your other devices. A little confusing, but again, not that big of a deal. Now, connecting to the app was extremely fast, extremely simple. Within minutes, I was able to connect, upload some of the controls here, because they're not built into the remote. You have to use the app to connect to the cloud and download those codes. If you are not finding the exact brand of your device, you're gonna have to do a little bit more learning. But in my specific case, I had no problem to connect all these devices to remote control, and it's working. Now, I faced a little issue later when I tried to add another device. The remote was kind of refusing to connect with the app, and you constantly have to press the E and the dash right on the bottom to connect, and then it shows that it's connecting, but it's not. So I don't know, it was a little bit tricky. Then it started working again. So maybe it's a software, maybe over time they're gonna upload another firmware and make it better. But I think for the price, again, for $60, it's definitely worth it, especially if you have like 3-4 other devices. Maybe you are in your living room and not in the media center. It's a TV, you have a lot of light, so you can see the buttons and you can control it this way with only one remote control. But yeah, for me, I think for $60, it's definitely worth it. Huge thank you to Sofabaton sending this over to the channel so I can check it out. Really appreciate it. They have another model that it's kind of a higher tier with a hub. I would try to get that one and check it out as well and see if it's going to work out better, if it has more features that I like and I appreciate, and see how it stacks against the U2 model. But yeah, for now, not bad at all. 2 batteries inside. Hopefully they last longer because you have Bluetooth connection here with the devices that I mentioned, like NVIDIA Shield or projector, or whatever you have on that it's relying on Bluetooth, and infrared for simpler devices like receivers and maybe TV. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the links in the description below if you want to support the channel directly. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.